steel, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my best. This and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. But do you want to come on? I scooch on over closer, dear, and I will nibble your ear. So I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer.
Hey guys, you're with me, Rex Pearson. Hope you guys have enjoyed all the series and courses over at my website. This is a little song lesson which you can either take completely on your own or as part of the level 3 course over at the website, which is totally free. All you got to do is sign up with an email address. Jason Mraz, I'm Yours. That's the song that we're going to be doing today. It's a really great one for working on bar chords because the usual way of playing this is with a capo, where the capo is going to be doing a lot of the work for you so that you can just do your open position chords. So this lesson is aimed at those who want to push it a little bit more than just doing the open position chords and really get to work on some bar chords where your finger actually acts as a capo almost in playing some of the chord shapes. The intro though, however, does not use any chords. It uses a little sort of riff on the guitar, which is what I'm going to show you first. So I'm going to zoom in on the fretboard here so you can see what's going on with both hands, and then we'll work through it from there. So guys, Jason Mraz, I'm yours. Okay, so the intro then. The left hand's going to be playing 2 notes at once, and the right hand can either be strumming with a plectrum, the 2 notes, or you can pinch the 2 notes. Up to you how you want to do it, there's no right or wrong there. So the intro starts, or at least the way that I'm going to be teaching you guys, is with the first finger on the 11th fret on the G string here, and with the 3rd finger, which is a little unusual, on the 12th fret on the B string here. Now you can play it with the 2nd finger, but there's a little less strength between the 2 finger tendons here than there is with the 1st and 3rd. So for sort of beginner intermediate guitarists, I would recommend doing these 2 fingers. So make sure you're fretting just behind the frets. And what you're going to have is a slide from here, and you're going to slide up 2 frets quite quickly, and you need to be able to make the strings ring out. If I demonstrate it, it sounds like this. Now what you don't want is something like this, where it just suddenly cuts off the note. You want to make sure that you're pushing down as you slide to keep the notes ringing out. And it doesn't matter if you strum or pinch. So you've slid up 2 frets, you're then coming back down to where you started again, and you strum that. So the whole riff goes like this. And in terms of the timing of these notes, it's always on the and of beat 4. If you were counting with the metronome or with the track, you'd count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And that happens throughout the whole of this riff. So once you've got the timing on this one beginning part here, then it will be very easy to apply it to all the other shapes that I'm going to show you. So really spend the time on this shape here, trying to get the timing there so that you're playing it on the and of beat 4, which is the upbeat. Once you've got that, the shapes are fairly easy to do. So that was the first shape. 2, 3, 4. The second time is it will do the exact same thing. You'll go up from here and you'll jump 2 frets. But when you come back down, you're not going to land on these 2 here as you did before. You're going to flatten the first finger, and you're playing the 11th fret on both of these 2 strings, the G and the B string, not the high E string here. So the 2 together, you'll have something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, the third part of this little intro riff, you're going to have to move the fingers quite far down the fretboard, and you're looking at getting to the 6th fret and the 7th fret here, and again on the G and B strings here. Same shape as what you had up here on the 11 and 12, but just shifted down here. And it's a very similar pattern. You slide up 2, and then you're going to jump down for this one. So the pattern is going to be like this. You're going to jump up 2 here, and instead of coming back down to here, you're going to jump up and go all the way down to the 4th fret and flatten your finger, just like you did on the 11th fret, but now you're on the 4th. So, the 3 together you've got, then the next one you've got, then the next one, the 3rd one you've got, and then the final one is much easier, but the rhythm is slightly different. Now that is a hammer-on with the 2nd finger there, or you can strum it twice. Or you can play it as a hammer-on. It's up to you, depending on where your skill level is. Try and aim for the hammer-on, but if you're finding it difficult, then just do 2 strums, it's not a big deal. So the rhythm of that last one is slightly different. Let me play you the last 2 parts of the riff then. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So the riff, at the very end, the rhythm of it is slightly different. But you're still playing on the and of beat 4 there. So that, guys, is the intro of Jason Mraz I'm Yours. It does that once at the very beginning before the first verse comes in, and then the chords actually start, which I'm going to teach you right now. Okay, so we're on to the chords now. What we need to do is, hopefully you've got these bar chords under your belt. If you haven't, then head over to the website rexpearson.com, where there's a lot of lessons dedicated to getting bar chords done on the level 3 course, and it's totally free to sign up and access all the material. Now before we do the chords, there's a very important strumming pattern that you need to get with the right hand. So I'm going to mute the strings, and I want you guys to play along with this strumming pattern and see if you can get it. I'll start off quite slow. That is the strumming pattern that I want you guys to do. So the first 2 strums are quite centered around the bass strings here, the first 3 strings. Then it's a full strum for all 6 strings. So you've got small, small, down. Practice that with me, because you want to drill that into your mind. Slow it down if you're having trouble, but try and get that rhythm. Okay, then you introduce the chord. Once you've got that under your belt, it's then very easy to then start moving along with some of these chords.